What's up? I didn't know we're not wearing pants. That's what Mike said. No pants zone. Snuck that one in, or that wasn't approved by production. Anyway, thank you for being here, friends. You are back with Taking It Deep with the Godfrey. We have a whole new, brand spanking new format. We're going to experiment on you. Take some time, sit back, and spit in Time's face. Brand new experiment on you. Sit back and spit in Time's face and enjoy it with us.
I'm sorry.
Waste time with the Godfrey.
I didn't mean to jump on you, but that made me laugh. I couldn't hold it in.
What made you laugh?
We're going to experiment on you. That's what you're telling people that tune into this show.
Yep. In a good way, though. In a good way.
Well, it looks like our regulars are taking their pants off as well. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, Brad does. I heard he doesn't wear pants. In fact, I heard there's a rumor in the Northeast about a pantsless postman.
Oh.
A mailman that delivers your mail, but with no pants.
A PP.
Yeah. A PPP.
PPM.
PP.
Pantsless postman.
Yep. PPM. Maybe that's a fetish if you look at PPM on Pornhub.
I mean,
so
anything could be on OnlyFans.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it can. I'm pretty sure. Crazy stuff going on.
Crazier than Scientology. Let's get to it.
I mean, it's Scientology level. I mean, Mike blew my mind right before the show went on. We got to see a preview
of the Barbie movie. Of the
Barbie movie.
Which I didn't know was going to be the way it is.
There's this whole scene of them saying, you know, they're going to beat each other off, and then somehow they fit in there. I'll beat you off. Not kidding. In the trailer itself. I shit you not. YouTube is secretly listening to us, and they know what content we produce for this show, so they were serving up that meatball.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly shocked at the fact that they're gonna have that kind of humor in it. Talking about beating off two dudes.
Well, I mean, I feel like Jay and Silent Bob are getting ripped off here, and I feel there's Dutch
Because they,
Rudders.
they cornered the market on beating off two dudes in a movie.
Yeah, the Dutch
What
Rudder.
what is the rating on this movie? That's what I'm trying to find out right now.
It's PG. It has to be PG.
It has to be, right?
They're running out of ideas. I mean, that people talk about movies are dying. Because of it not being in theaters, I say movies are dying because they're running out of good ideas.
PG-13 is what I'm saying.
Yep.
So they may have some spicier comedy in it.
I mean, I feel like Mike, as a father, you as a father would not be the one to pay attention to ratings. My father wasn't. He would take me to like Death Wish 5 with like Charles Bronson, which is ultra violent from back in the day. You know, but I feel like Mike would be one of those guys like, it's just a movie and I'm taking you there,
Right.
Unless, I could see him doing that. Totally.
Here, let's play not the whole clip because it's actually a pretty long clip, but we can play that part where they talk about just jerking each other off.
But I don't say it like that. I mean, that's
and by the way, I did not know that Michael Cera, is that how you say his name?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that he was in the film as well, which now that makes me want to see this movie even more. Look at him
disturbed
with that makeup and everything.
That is disturbing.
That is amazing.
This movie, when it's out in theaters, is going to cause controversy, in my opinion. We're going to call it here. People are going to freak out about this bullshit.
So here, let's check this out real fast with everybody, and you guys, you let us know what your thoughts are. Right here.
This wasn't planned. Just.
Oh, looks like this beach was a little too much beach for you, Ken.
If I wasn't severely injured, I would beat you off right now, Ken.
I'll beach off with you
What?
any day, Ken.
Anyone who wants to beach him off has to beach me off first.
I will beach both of you off at the same time.
Beach both of us off?
Nobody's gonna beach anyone off.
And I feel like they casted Michael Cera for that scene only by itself. They have that awkward. They don't even need makeup for him to have an awkward look. I have suspicions of what his character is right there, but I'm not even going to go there. I mean, you can't even talk about it these days. Like,
I have to watch this. I have to watch this movie now.
He looks like transgender Ken. That's all I'm going to say right now.
I have to say it. I have to.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And even Lars in the chat, she's just like, yeah. Now, if that's just you got to think about it. The trailer's supposed to tell you what the movie's going to be like. Like, boom, a lot of hand job jokes.
I mean, you're going to spice it up, right? Maybe it's a sleeper movie. Maybe you go in and you see this movie and it's like, there's certain movies that I felt were sleeper movies that were really funny. Super Troopers comes to mind. Super Troopers 1 specifically. I saw it in theaters. I don't know about you, Mike, but I saw it. I was like, wow, this is fucking hilarious. I had no expectations going in. Superbad, Michael Cera was in that, was one of those for me as well. I laughed so hard during that movie. Couldn't believe that movie was generational, I feel, but whatever. So tons of crazy stuff going on today. I wanted to talk about the WWE. We're not going to go down a wrestling rabbit hole here. We have done that in the past, but they did get sold for quite a lot of money. Pretty much, the company called Endeavor, who owns UFC, is now going to own the majority shares of WWE. Hence, I think they bought Vince's shares out, but Vince is back. But what is more notable, and I think more important than that sale, is Vince McMahon himself. I need you to bring up the visual evidence here, Mike, as I provide it to you.
So
there's a video.
Right, but I want to do this a little bit differently than what you had originally, because I want to cleanse everybody's palate if they haven't seen Vince in a while.
Okay, let's do that. All right,
so
I'm with it.
If you look here, this is Vince McMahon. This is maybe a couple years ago Vince McMahon, but it's Vince McMahon nonetheless. He's got the salt and pepper, a little bit more of the salt, nice gray, but distinguished. He looks good. And that's Vince McMahon, right? And then, before we get to the video, I don't know what happened here. I don't know.
Holy shit!
I don't know what happened here. So we went from this to this.
That's one of those things where you like that mustache is like, it's like when you see someone you haven't seen in a long time and they've done something to their image or how you look at them, or they've done something different and you just are caught off guard and you're like, oh, and you almost don't want to show it, like, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, he looks like an old retired James Bond extra, perhaps. Or, you know, like if they were filming a movie that was James Bond in senior citizen films. Like, you know, like, oh, this is senior citizen James Bond.
And this is literally like, he got a hold of the shoe polish and decided to go.
Clark Gable, that's a good one.
He decided to go ham on it. Because look, if you notice here, he's got the gray in the eyebrows, he's got the gray in the hair, you know. And then somebody got a hold of him somewhere and said, "We need you to look younger, Vince." And they dyed the mustache, the eyebrows, and the hair.
I mean, they gave him a cookie duster.
I can only hope that this was for some kind of WWE angle or movie. A movie's going to be in. I hope that it's not.
What is he going to play? Inspector Clouseau in the Pink Panther?
I hope
like,
it's.
Is he playing a French bellhop?
I hope it's not because he thought it looked hip, or that he's dating a younger woman. But here's the video.
I'm going with number 2. I'm definitely going with number 2.
He did just sell his company for $9.3 billion. So
yeah,
let's play this clip.
They have him looking like Pablo Toro. If you go down that list of that, you play the clip, but after that, I sent you the Sports Illustrated article, and it goes down.
Right time to do the right thing, and it's the next evolution of WWE. I could probably do what Ari is right now with UFC. It'd take me 10 years, you know. The time I would grab those 10 years, give me 10 years ahead of you. So it's like,
and you'd be dead.
It makes all the sense in the world for all these synergies that we have to extract all of the value we can out of the marketplace.
Now, this is where I need a hard-hitting journalist. Yeah, I need a hard-hitting journalist right here interviewing. I'm like, Vince, I know you extracted all the value of the marketplace, but who got you to extract all that value out of that mustache that you got going on right there? Like, can we talk about your new look, Vince? Like, give me that guy.
I haven't found one clip that has called him out on it. Someone took a number 2. What he looks like is like if it was a cartoon, like Evil Vince. Like this is like
actually we're getting a call in.
This is how it started,
hello.
And this is Evil Vince.
We're getting a call in. Hello, this is Dirty Sanchez.
And there he is.
This is Dirty Sanchez. I wish that he was still in wrestling and The Rock or Steve Austin was there, because my God, the promos that this mustache or Shawn Michaels or DX would be gold. But it would be awesome.
Do you think it's for one of 3 things? Do you think it's for a WWE angle? Do you think it's because somebody told him he should do it, or he thinks he looks younger? Do you think it's because he is dating a younger female? Because nobody does that for no reason.
Option 1, dating a younger female. Option 2, his ego was bruised, so therefore he's doing a little come up, right?
Go
to that article that I sent you. It's a Sports Illustrated article. It's one of the first links I sent you, and people are all over Twitter saying who he looks like, kind of.
You sent me an article. Let me go back and find it.
Yeah, it was one of the first tweets or ones I sent you today. It's above all the videos.
Yeah.
And see, even Don Von Natta Jr., whoever that is, goes, Vince McMahon looks like the police lieutenant who cannot believe he has to tell Inspector Clouseau that the lookout man for the armed bank robbery he botched isn't actually blind. Yeah, that's the one I was going with. I mean, Vince has a new gig at the concierge desk at the Waldorf Astoria.
He's auditioning for Jackie Gleason biopic.
Oh yeah. This is his evil twin brother, Vic McMahon, who once served as the high power of the stable known as the corporate ministry. That's for wrestling fans out there.
Oh, this guy. Mi scusi.
Looking like the Pillow Man. That's the guy with the election conspiracy guy. Wouldn't John Waters take over wrestling?
I like this. CNBC posted the picture to go with their story, and somebody said, "Update the picture, you cowards." That's pretty.
Yeah,
funny.
right. How about there's a
Luigi.
picture I see of him looking like Luigi with the
That's it
upside down
right
hat.
here. Yep.
Oh my god. So crazy. But that mustache, man. Wow. He's got a set of nuts on him. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Like,
He's got people
or-
talking.
or he's surrounded by a bunch of sycophants that are just like, "Oh, Vince, that is a great idea. That looks fabulous." No, you have great taste, Mr. McMahon.
It's got people talking. I mean, if they're not talking about the merger, the accusation, the acquisition. Jesus Christ, I can't say that word. If they're not talking about that, they're talking about him.
Yeah, well, apparently he's back in the WWE, so we wanted to play that last clip I gave you at the end to add in there.
Yep.
His son, Shane McMahon, came out at WrestleMania, and Snoop Dogg was one of the hosts of the 2-night event. I watched WrestleMania. Some people don't, but just thought that was notable.
Let me get it going. It's more expensive than the last suit. No.
Nope.
Happening.
I'm out here.
No.
You take care of what's in there. I'm out here.
I am sick of you.
I'm outside.
Snoop is
You
like, I'm out.
inside. Handle that.
I love Snoop.
No.
I'm outside. You inside.
Couple of left jabs, driving Miz back to the corner. Shane
This was
back
quick.
is back.
New suit and new veneers.
They need more than
And
that.
goes for the clothesline,
Oh, Shane still got it.
and there goes the knee.
Oh, Tour's quad.
Might have come down wrong on
The quad is the quad, yeah.
That's the risk you take. This is all Snoop Dogg's fault. Look at Miz. What a great host. Miz at WrestleMania.
Now, this wasn't supposed to happen.
victorious
So they're
without
trying to
even
figure out what to
breaking a
do.
sweat.
And Snoop Dogg comes in to save the day.
Oh, Shane
I
came
think-
down wrong on his knee off the
This is
leapfrog.
WrestleMania. These are WWE. Oh, Snoop just punched Miz in the mouth.
And Snoop Dogg taking out Miz.
You all right, cuz?
Oh, no.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Did I just hear her say
This
"get
is
the
I
people's
can't
elbow"?
believe that, cuz.
I swear we
We're
heard
about
that.
to
Did we
declare
hear
Miz
that?
victorious.
You probably
Knock
did.
my homeboy out like that?
Get out Miz.
You all right, cuz?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Yep.
he said people's elbow.
Hold on.
Miz is
I
about
can't
to...
believe that, cuz.
We were about to declare Miz
All the
victorious.
kayfabe people are
homeboy
turning
out like
over in
that?
their grave. They're like, "Oh my god!"
Like that? That's what you gonna do?
Oh, goodness. My God.
I was wondering how he knew to do that.
Miz is out.
I mean, granted,
That's the first move everybody's gonna
In
pick.
front of 81,000 people.
but granted, Snoop was the man for filling in and doing this.
I still think we have a match. I mean,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg declared that a match was going to take place.
When shit went south.
Snoop Dogg's going to make sure the match continues. This isn't okay. Snoop can do whatever he wants. I guess.
Eat your heart out, Damon Feldman.
Yeah, right.
I think those glasses cost more than Mrs. Suit. The Dog Father.
Oh,
Oh, poor Miz.
yeah. So
This is humiliating. I think it's great. Standing
Miz is like a
ovation for
jobber
Snoop
now.
Dogg.
So that's it for the wrestling, but interesting nonetheless. So yeah. Yeah, if I had $9 billion, I wouldn't care what you thought of me. That may be true, but that $9 billion should buy him a better fucking mustache. That's all I gotta say.
Or
I've seen some.
or a better entourage that tells him to knock that shit off.
Yeah, they're too busy licking his balls to be like, "Oh, that is Mr. McMahon. What a fine choice."
Like if
Like I feel like
if McMahon had any real friends, like if I came out looking like that, I think my real friends would tell me to knock it the fuck off.
Oh, I would definitely go in on you. I'd be like, "Mike, what the fuck's going on here?" I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Laura, you're gonna let him walk out like that?" So first off, I would if I was around Vince, I'd be like, "Vince, come here, yeah, sir. Can I talk to you for a second? Hey, by the way, you look like an ass having that mustache." Now I could get fired, but later on, I'll be on a VH1 show somewhere or some show where they're talking about, 2023 or the sale of WWE and like, yeah, I got fired for telling Mr. McMahon that mustache was a bad idea. So high risk, high reward. That's all. We'd be getting divorced. Mike will be running through the house. Who wants a mustache ride? So I don't know. But yeah, so got a little other video for you. So, or I was just going to talk about it. I think I gave you the video. I think I
Which
sent
one?
it to you next. It should be in order. The Budweiser protest.
Right. Yeah, I got that.
So I didn't even know what was going on with this. I haven't even paid attention. I kind of check out of these issues because I just feel like it's a never-ending issue where people are chasing their tail. I don't know who's right. I don't know who's wrong. But I do know if you buy a product and you've already paid for it, you're not teaching them a lesson by throwing out the product.
They got your money.
They got your money, you stupid motherfucker. So let's roll the clip and react to this bullshit.
Okay, if you don't know why I'm doing this, you might want to Google it. And I never thought this was going to happen. Out with the Bud Light, in with the Coors Light. You might want to figure out.
Shitty beer to begin with.
If you want
Yeah.
to
This is the proper way to distribute Bud Light, by the way.
Look at that
even if it
giant
wasn't doing
car compensating for
That's
something,
all-
sir.
it. That's all you need to know.
Jesus.
Sir, did you throw this out? Oh, okay.
Garbage.
At least he recycles.
Oh, look,
Cool.
another car. Another truck.
Oh, it's lifted. What a surprise. What a man of variety and culture.
Next stop.
We got the water.
Yeah, you showed
Bud
them.
Light. You show them. What a boss. What a boss.
Out with old. In with the new. Like I said, if you don't know, you should probably Google it.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
so I didn't know what it was about. Popped up on my TikTok feed. I figured I'd share with you guys. Apparently, there's some kind of transgender ad campaign. And if he doesn't like it, no big deal. You don't have to like everything everybody likes. But he wanted to make a statement and say, I don't like it. And therefore, Bud Light, I will not be buying your beer. The funny thing about that, that's uniquely American, is I years ago stopped trying to say, I'll boycott this drink or I'll boycott this. If I don't want to buy their brand, I won't buy their brand. However, I would like to mention that Budweiser has about 100 fucking beers under its name. So, sir, if you're not going to drink Bud Light, you're going to have to take Kono Brewing off, Budweiser, Stella, Busch, Estrella, Natural Light, Michelob Ultra. I have a feeling you might be a Natty Light guy or a Busch guy since you're going Coors. Hoegaarden, El Presidente, Landshark, Shock Top. Then there's a bunch of microbrewery partners they have. So you get the picture. Highball. Don't be drinking no Highball Energy now. Or those Mango Ritas or those Budweiser Ritas, in a can, which are surprisingly strong and delicious on ice, by the way. Summertime tip right there. I just think it's funny, man. I mean, listen, people
So it's
just
all,
they're like,
it's all,
I'm gonna show you.
it's all because
But-
of this. It's all because of an ad they put
Oh,
out with
okay.
Dylan, however the hell you say her last name, and she's transgender, and that's why they're getting pissed off.
I mean, you know what I noticed? That none of his beers had that on there. The thing. I mean, if I didn't like it, first off, I think you lost a life because you're drinking Bud Light. That's just the opinion I'm putting out there. But we'll put that aside, as that may be. Then just don't buy the cans with that on there. You know what I mean? Like, or I guess you could drink a beer. I guess the guy doesn't support transgender or what. I don't even know what he's mad at. He didn't really make it clear. It just, I don't even try to dive into the psychology of these people's head. I mean, maybe he can explain it.
It's because they're now saying that Bud Light is woke, and that's like the new thing. If a company goes woke, we don't support them.
Yeah, I'm not a big corporate wokeism type of guy. I think it's tokenism in a way. However, I'm not going to just lose my mind over it, and it doesn't bother me. But I will say that, this kind of stuff cracks me up. Kid Rock, I think, got on it. Kid Rock shoots Bud Light cans after trans TikToker Dylan Mulvaney partnership. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at that right now. So you're gonna show them, Kid Rock. You get them. It just reminds me when Keurig said something. I'm not a big coffee guy, but they're not cheap, and people are out there smashing their Keurigs with a fucking
Right.
golf club.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing as R. Kelly.
What do you mean?
I mean, R. Kelly did what he did. I mean, people either still listen to his music or they stopped, but they already paid for his albums. So
yeah, I hear you.
And I still listen to R. Kelly.
I would expect nothing less.
Do it.
But I hear you. I see where you're coming with it, in the same vein, so to speak. But this guy already bought this stuff, and like it just cracked. Like you remember when Colin Kaepernick was taking a knee in football? Like, I'm gonna burn my shitty Nikes. I'm like, they already got your money. Just don't buy any Nikes. But it's all about showing that you don't like it and some kind of symbolism. But here's the thing: if you notice in the video, he has a Coke refrigerator. I believe they have given money to this cause. He has a Rockstar refrigerator. They have also given money to this cause that he says they like. So my point is that you're going to take this stance and you might have to throw your whole fucking garage out and you don't even know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I watched him go through several different brands that were there, and I believe Coors Light, who is his alternative, which, by the way, I do like a Coors Light on tap, but let's be honest. They're weak beers. Okay, they're weak. Now, if you like them, nothing against it. But they also, I believe, have donated money to gender equality and transgender causes. And listen.
When's the last time you enjoyed a Subway sandwich?
Oh, I don't eat trash. So, but I haven't.
When's the last time you ate a Subway sandwich?
It's been a long time, and it's not because of Jarrett. I mean, that factors into it. I mean,
does that factor into it?
Well, Subway
millions
didn't
and
do
millions
it. Jarrett
of people still enjoy Subway every single day.
Yeah, Jarrett did it, not Subway.
But Jarrett was the spokesperson, just like this is a spokesperson.
So, yeah, I just don't eat Subway. What I got off is when people proved that there was some rubber context or some shit in their bread, and I was like, yeah. Or like the tuna fish isn't really tuna fish. Like I'm like, you know what? I'm out. This is bullshit. I'm gonna go get a real hoagie. If I'm gonna eat some empty calories, I'm gonna make it worth it. I'm not eating this fucking. Can make a better sandwich with my butt cheeks. Anyway,
wait. Kid Rock buys cases of Bud Light so he can shoot them while crying.
Yeah. I don't know. Listen, man, you know, with the transgender thing, like if you want to be transgender or you're transgender because you feel the way, that's fine with me. It doesn't really bother me. I'm a big let people live type of guy. You're not hurting anybody. I do feel like both sides of the fence just react so extreme to this subject. Like it's such a small part of the population. Do they need help? Do they deserve rights? Sure. I'm not here to debate that they don't or anybody doesn't. But you know, it's like a temper tantrum. Like, you're mad, and like, is Bud Light really that important in the world scope of things? Like, really? You bought a case of beer, Kid Rock. First off, Kid Rock needs to do this kind of stuff because he's not relevant.
We gotta play this.
Okay,
we got it. I downloaded it. Give me 1 second. I've got to see this. I'm sorry, but I've got to. Let's. Where am I at? That's not.
Is this your high school talent show?
Here we go.
This month I celebrated my day 365.
A little too loud. Sorry about that.
Whoa.
65 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too.
Cheers. The people dumping out their beer. There's the guy we just saw.
No more Anheuser-Busch products in this house.
Oh, well, they get it at least. They have other products.
There he is. Look at him. Kid Rock.
Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch.
Wow.
Have a terrific day.
Wow, Kid Rock.
Are you surprised?
Wow.
First off,
I actually am. I mean, that's a
I'm
huge.
Not, listen, I'm
That's
going
a
to tell you
huge
what.
stance to take in a performer's point of view.
He's been trying to stay relevant, and he's been catering and pontificating to that side of the aisle for several years now. And I will say that I feel sometimes when people do acting in movies, they get trapped in character forever. And he's trapped in that character in Joe Dirt. That was his rival.
Wow.
I don't know if you remember Cricket Rock and Joe. He's been trapped in that character forever. Come on, Kid Rock. Come with me and get out of the alternate universe that is the Matrix of Joe Dirt, please. So I just feel like this, first of all, the Kid Rock thing. Again, this is so more about like, I'm going to buy ammo. I guess he's rich, so it doesn't matter. And beer and waste it. Right? Like, I mean, no way Kid Rock is a PBR guy. That's too woke for him, probably, or too hipster. No way he's a PBR guy. First off, that's a Philly thing. And I don't know. Yeah, fuck Kid Rock. I mean, I've always kind of felt that way about him. But it's stupid because, like, I'm a gun guy. And I'm watching him shoot that gun. I'm like, damn, man, he's shooting beer, wasting beer and bullets. I mean, if you're at the range, I get it. But he's wasting beer and bullets. I'm like, what's this fucking guy's problem? I don't know.
Anheuser-Busch says that the personalized can was a commemorative beer can, was a personal gift for Mavani, however you say her name, and not for public sale.
And you know what? Mahoney in the chat is right. He's been saying that Bud Light for 20 years, so I feel like if you drink Bud Light, you like yellow mustard. That's all I'm going to say. If you like yellow mustard, you like Bud Light.
Well,
if you
Bud
like
Light gives you the shits. That's why we
So
go.
does yellow mustard. It gives me a headache. It's not even a good beer. Like, I mean, make the calories worth it. Miller Lite, yeah, that's crap too. I'm sorry. I always loved Miller. I always loved Miller High Life though in a bottle. They try to make it fancy. The champagne of beer, the champagne of beer.
Wow.
I mean, Kid Rock, my God, Kid Rock, we need to relax here. I don't know, man. I just think it's funny when people do that. Like, I'll show you. I'm going to show this brand. And listen, we all like to think that they think we're the most important customer. Unfortunately, it's not. But you know what? Let's get off that. I have found a video on TikTok of dancing church people. And I believe this is next up in the rotation, Mike, if I'm not mistaken. Stop me if I'm wrong, if I'm missing something here.
Just stop.
And I got to
say. Stop.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen. Can't stop, won't stop. And I love these videos. I mean, I found a treasure trove. They do so many different songs. So we're gonna go with this one first. Let's.
People are still making comments about Kid Rock. Take a seat, trailer trash.
Yeah, I mean,
I got it.
But Laura, he was played trailer trash in Joe Dirt. He's stuck in a character. Someone needs to have an intervention to help this guy.
I've got to admit, it did shock me.
Not me, man. Not me at all.
All right, you want to play this?
Yeah, I mean, hold on before you play? Do you really expect a nuanced, intelligent view from Kid Rock? Did you really expect him to articulate his feelings correctly on the subject and speak, from a very educated heart? No, that dude was drinking Bud Light. That's all I gotta say. Next. Okay. All right, pause it. So we're going to go to the next one. We got several. We're going to try to rank. We're going to try to vote or try to see which one's the best. And which one you guys like the best, comment in the comment section and vote for which one you like the best. And we'll try to tally it up as best we can. But go to the next one, Mike. I mean, that's a good one. Footloose. I mean, that's a classic. I wish church was this lit when I went. I think Mike would be a religious guy. If they were doing this at church, I think Mike be all about this. He'd be up there with the symbol and all that.
You know me so well.
Mike would love it. He'd be like, Jesus is my friend. Queen would.
Okay,
that's the fish version.
It's getting ridiculous.
Oh, wait. We got more.
Is
We
that
got more,
3
guys.
coming up soon? What's going on?
Yeah, we got more. But listen, tell us which one you like the best. Oh, yeah. This is my jam right here.
Hey, I'm your life. I'm the one who takes you there. Hey, I'm your life.
I wish someone would, if they were in that church, they grab the mic when that's going on and go, Satan. I'm like, what? Next.
Yep,
Oh, that's what happens when you have dial-up.
Yeah, what?
Dial-up's a motherfucker. Facebook's onto us. All right, so.
What the?
Matt, my phone's ringing.
That one just took a shit.
I don't think so.
I'm
Well,
gonna
we could go to the
refresh. I'm gonna that was the last one.
No,
There
no.
we go.
Was it?
When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gets out of warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by.
Oh, wait. We do have a DuckTales one. Oh, man. That was last week. Can you find that for... We have a request in the chat. That was last week.
Let me see if I can find
Can you find that for Mahoney? Because the DuckTales one, this is what got me started on this trend. I mean, I found 100 songs of this, and I had to go to church a lot when I was a kid. We called it something else, and I got to tell you, I mean, yeah. Oh crap! Well, that's what she got me. My phone with the ringtone. But people know me from a Mario ringtone, and either they hate it or they love it. Like I hate it. Some people are like, dude, that's awesome. No in between. No in between. But the DuckTales one is definitely inspiration for this. By the way, I mean, when I was a kid, church was not that rocking. I mean, these dudes they're in there partying hard. And you know what? They're probably completely sober. They're drunk on Jesus.
Yeah, I can't find it.
I feel like it's there. It's there. It was
I'm
last
not saying
week.
it's not here.
Mike, don't make me find this. Don't make me fucking find this, Mike. I will find
I'm
this.
scrolling back, dude. You send a lot of fucking TikToks.
I do? Well, I will tell you this, though. The most hilarious thing, though, I could see Preem being there in that church. What about you?
Oh, absolutely. I fuck
Preem
with
would
Preem
be
all
like,
the time
yeah.
about that type of shit.
Does he dance at his church?
I'd imagine so. He he likes to get up and dance, even if nobody else is dancing. He wants to be the center of attention. That's my boy.
Really? So you're saying Preem loves some Preem? I mean, listen, it's out there. We'll find it. We'll find it. Don't you worry. Now I feel like I gypped the audience. God damn it.
God damn it. You just spit in their face.
One of these times we'll have it again. One of these times we'll have it again. Actually, I actually found it. To the rescue. The Godfrey to the rescue here. Because I send these videos to a very select few before we do this show. And I do actually have it. Believe it or not, you're going to be like, what? You actually have this? So we do have other stuff coming up, other videos. This is going to be our last church dancing video. We got to name this. It's like a whole nother category, right, Mike? Oh, I think I found it. You hear that?
No.
You hear it?
No.
Oh, yeah. You hear it over the microphone? It's coming to you right now, Mike. We have found, and I might have sent to you on Instagram, we have found the DuckTales video. Did you get it? There we go. All right, here we go. We found it. So
hammer down.
I'm excited. So now we got a little. Oh, is that where it's at?
It's like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Night song.
I like the big lady. Like if you notice her, like in the background, trying to swoop in, and she's like, "I'm trying to find rhythm. I'm trying to find rhythm." Like she can't. She's like, ah. So all right,
she's got Jesus
we have
in her
a new
pants.
segment. Yep. I mean, listen, he gets you dancing. Sha-ba-la-la-la-la. Like the tongue stuff makes me laugh. I'm sorry. I'm not mocking anyone. It just is very interesting to me. But we got a little thing coming up next called "Would You Eat It?" So I got this in row for Mike.
And this is why we said no pants tonight.
No pants. Would you eat it? Is the subject, and I don't know. Would you? This is actual food, by the way, so don't be scared. Actual food. So, oh, now this looks awesome. Is there such thing as too much pepperoni, Mike?
No,
because this looks awesome. You would eat this. This is a wood. That is definitely.
Wow.
You're eating it? You're eating it?
Let me pause this. Look at that. That's
Wow.
apparently like a big thing in LA right now. What they do is they cook the pepperoni separate from the pizza, get it all crispy, and then put it on the pizza.
There's a guy on TikTok out of Hamilton, New Jersey called Sally Slices, and he makes a pizza with pepperoni on it, and he puts hot honey on it. So it's hot honey on pepperoni. And I think I might go there and check it out. That guy's got like 4 million followers on TikTok. It's pretty
Excuse
funny,
me,
dude.
babe. We got any pizza in the studio? No? All right.
So next one, would you eat it? A little bit different. I think I would eat this. I know Mike would eat this because Mike eats anything.
Picture my penis.
Oh, yeah. No, nobody's eating that. I mean,
have
not
you ever
necessarily
tried a
true.
pancake breakfast deviled egg? That works. Start with boiling your eggs.
No. Wait.
Now, I don't know about you, but I can dummy back a dozen deviled eggs, no problem, and these were no exception. The filling is easy. That's yolks, salt, pepper, paprika, and mayo. Once made, cook up some breakfast sausage and mix in a couple spoonfuls. Now, just poop in your filling, add a piece of bacon, and top with pancake crumble and syrup. They're so good and perfect for using up Easter eggs.
Oh, yeah.
That looks fucking delicious.
Hell
First
yeah.
off,
Have you
I
ever
like
tried
the
a pancake breakfast?
Mike wants to see it again. First off, he said poop in your filling. I'm a little upset at him for that, but I do get the humor. Yeah, that looks delicious as fuck. Now, the next one, would you eat it? I have a feeling Mike would eat this as well. The very next one.
Oh. Okay. Yes, I'm eating it.
Okay. So you would eat it? Okay. Well, I mean, Mike likes the short girls. I mean, she's kind of Laura's height. Just kidding. Laura's a giant.
Laura
compared-
said we might.
Oh, it sounds like a party at the Francolino house. You better make sure you get there before 8 p.m. on a Saturday, though, because they'll be at bed by sundown.
We are.
Yeah, totally. Like, oh, Mike, I'm 7:30. Oh, yeah, he's passed out. Okay. Should have came over before sundown. My bad.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime.
So Easter's coming up, right? Everybody says Easter's cool. I don't know how I feel about Easter. I don't know. Do you like Easter, Mike? Are you're not? I don't take me as a holiday guy outside of Christmas. Like, are you a big holiday guy?
Nah.
I didn't think so. So you might be down with this video. By the way, the sound behind.
Wait, let me preface that. Let me say a little something extra. Now with kids, it has become something a little different because it definitely is different with kids. You see the happiness and the magic in their eyes, and they're not corrupt by all the bullshit. So it's become better. Before kids, I didn't give a shit, but for the kids,
Looks like Mario won the music, the vote, but only one person voted. But that's what happens when only one person votes. Assholes get in anyway. So listen, yeah, that's well, this next video we're gonna play, it might ruin Easter for you. By the way, the audio behind it, I'm gonna start using this audio to scare everybody because this is the audio that's always used on TikTok. The dark
And
truth
why do we celebrate
about Easter.
Dark truth about Easter.
And why do we celebrate Easter? Why do you hide eggs and bunny rabbits? Well, think about what bunny rabbits are known for.
Fucking.
Humping. Dude, you put two rabbits together, dude, next thing you know, there's 100. And then the Easter eggs is fertility. It was for the god of Ishtar. Isn't that crazy? Most people don't know that way back
Ishtar.
in the day. they celebrated by having orgies and making babies. So 9 months later, they could sacrifice those babies to Horus, the sun god, who was born December 25th, by the way. Now, when did they say Jesus was born? December 25th. He wasn't. And everybody knows that. You go ask any biblical scholar, they will say he was not born in December 25th. Then why are we celebrating Christmas?
I don't know. Mike is a big why are we exchanging gifts idea guy. Yeah, so that is actually factually accurate about Christmas and Easter, believe it or not. Believe it or not. So I might have ruined it.
You did. You ruined it for me now. What am I going to do when I go to hide eggs and all I'm thinking about is,
Yeah, so that's true. You'll be thinking about those deviled breakfast sausage eggs. That's what you'll be thinking about. Like, will that be one of those delicious eggs? So, yeah, Trump got arrested. We're not going to really talk about that a lot because it's just done in nauseum. I think the news channels are so thirsty for something to talk about, specifically the cable news channels, that like when that happens, they're all over it like white on rice. However, there is a representative called Marjorie Taylor Greene that decided to play the fuck around and find out game. Why don't you play that clip for me, Mike? And let's see if she fuck around and found out.
I think you had a clip before that one. They were supposed to be in order, you piece of shit.
I thought they were in order. What's before that?
This one. This one.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to talk about that one.
I'll go for the other one. It's right.
Oh, we'll talk about that one. That's my bad.
There you go.
This is it. Hold on. Before you play it. So I see this guy on TV. He's all about trolling people. We could go back to the other one after this. All right. So this is a clip of a guy commenting on, but this is up top. You hear about Marjorie Taylor Greene, and she's getting heckled. She decided to have a mini protest against the support of Trump, and she went to New York, and it was pretty fucking ugly. So I'm not condoning hurting her. You shouldn't do that, even if you disagree with her. But she fucked around and she found out. She didn't get hurt, but she definitely there's probably a turtle head that broke off in her pants because she was scared. Continue.
QAnon lunatic! Hit her with the space lasers! Blast her with the fucking space lasers! Get the fuck out of New York, you racist, sick, filthy, infected animal! Get the fuck out of here! QAnon!
Jeez.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how you really feel.
I think it sounds like Michael Rappaport in the background.
It does, doesn't it?
But
yeah.
He was out there. I know for a fact he was out there. So I don't really care to comment on that because that's all everybody's talking about. Let's get some comedic relief at this show, if you will.
Lars said it's for the kids.
It's for the kids. Marjorie Taylor Greene's for the kids?
I think
don't know.
so.
Is she? No. I guess she is. So, yeah, kind of crazy. Pull up that next video. So, you ever wonder about the production behind these court TV shows and Maury and all this stuff? Is it real? Is it not real? Well, I hate to tell you guys this. They make up a lot of these stories, and this guy had an interesting tactic. He is known for going online and making fake Twitter handles and responding to people when they say they're offended at a certain brand, and then he makes it look so similar that he's like, well, we don't want your business anyway. Pretty good follow, but this is pretty interesting. Hit the clip.
My friends and I used to sue each other so we could get on court TV. The court show lets you sue for up to $5,000, and they pay whoever wins, so we made sure the plaintiff always won, and then we'd split the money. I played a promoter on Judge Joe Brown that sued my comedian friend because he left the show that I paid him to perform at.
Promoter Ben Palmer is suing a performer for breach of contract. Defendant Derulio Ledger says he had to leave the show for his own safety.
The club not even in the hood, but the whole hood was inside the club, Your Honor.
Wow.
That's the line of the night.
I've heard that too, that like when you go on these court shows, yeah, you sue for a certain amount, but no matter who wins and how much, the TV show pays for it.
Yeah, 100%. Because how else are you going to get people to air out their dirty laundry like that in front of everybody? And I was courted for a Jerry Springer show once. Definitely, they try to verify the story's true, but they kind of don't. So they don't really want you to know. They can't really pay you in a way on other shows, but with a court case being involved, they kind of can. So it's a tricky job for the producer. Like they offer you all kinds of stuff, like cases, cigarettes and the hotel stay, plane ticket. It's just like, okay, what do we got going here? So with that being said, Just thought that was interesting. So
that's pretty cool.
Play that next video. I always thought this was interesting. This is though, like, what the fuck? The fuck is going on here? So yeah. Apparently
it says on the screen, woman smashes into multiple cars before being subdued by bystanders after an attempted robbery goes wrong. She stole a woman's purse and her car, but couldn't escape because the car had a club anti-theft device on the steering wheel.
Now, you know what's funny? I always hear the club doesn't work. Apparently it does right now because this bitch can't get away because of it. Thwarted by the club.
Oh!
I mean...
I can see the club on it.
She'd be better off running.
Oh!
Oh yeah, you're going to jail for a while. She'd have been better off. She'd have been better off just driving, just running away, right?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Holy.
Ooh. But she still can't fucking steer because the goddamn club is on there.
What is her end game?
Grabber. What the?
I wish Shawn Michaels came out of nowhere and just hit a sweet chin music right now.
911! Call 911!
She literally
What the hell?
3 guys are holding her down.
What is the matter with you? Do you understand?
Do you know how many people he almost just killed?
Wow.
I think the mother hen comes in there. How many people just killed? Cluck, 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 cluck. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
wow.
Pretty damn obvious. I mean, you know, man, I gotta say, man, if someone was coming at me with a car like that, I might have had to.
I could not imagine. I couldn't imagine being out at any kind of shopping center and seeing and witnessing that. That is bizarre.
I'm not condoning violence, but if someone shot at her, I would not be mad. I'm sorry. I hope she's okay.
You can't because the way she was driving, and all that car had to do was take one like bad jump to like swerve one way left or right to kill somebody.
I don't know if you knew this, Mike, but my bullets have what I like to call TV show power. It would have just took one shot at the gas tank and it would have blew up. One shot, one kill.
I thought that was your penis with baby making.
No, well, listen, I'm okay with that. No kids. No kids for me.
What is the X? Like somebody just got injured in the WWE. What was that?
Yeah, the kid, bring out the stretcher.
It's
done. Over.
He can't continue.
It's over.
He can't.
It's over
Get
for
Snoop
him.
Dogg out here to give the people's elbow.
Yeah, so we're going to close with this one. I want your opinion on this. This guy, sometimes we find these weight loss recipes on TikTok, which are interesting. I've made some and they've turned out really well. But I have an opinion on this one, and I would like you to play it. 2 pizzas under 10 grams of carbs.
When you're trying to cut body fat, you want your blood sugars to go through the roof, feeling bloated and having all the carb and sugar cravings. Each pizza right here is less than 5 grams of carbs and 500 calories for each pizza. Got 5 ounces of the ground beef. We're gonna have 350 calories here. Ground beef in the air fryer. You go with 1 brat, you got 260 calories per brat. Ninja air fryer on. We're just gonna hit this button. I don't know the temperature or the time. Let it cook. We've got our egg wraps, tortillas,
burn the shit out of it.
chips, noodles. 0 freaking carbs. Put it in the air fryer. We're going to turn it on, double din ninja, and then we're going to go air fry. And I'm going to put the temperature down a little bit so we don't cook it too quickly, and then hit start. And I will check on it because it will float around a little bit. So you got to kind of watch it a little bit so it doesn't flap around.
Because it's toilet paper thin.
I'm trying to think of if we could put like toothpicks in there and still make it crunchy. This marinara, because it is the lowest amount of carbs and sugars when it comes to the marinara, only 7 grams.
Also the most expensive tomato sauce.
We barely use like 3 tablespoons of marinara. 100 calories with the cheese. Now we gotta melt it now. Put it back in the oven. Absolute deliciousness.
Wow.
Literally, each pizza is less
First
than
off,
5 grams of carbs. All the carbs from this pizza is literally the sauce. This might even be less than 3 grams of carbs. We have 500 calories for each piece, loaded with the meats. Get your calories in, hit your protein goals. Absolute game changer.
That is a game changer.
All right, hold on.
I want that right now.
This I put in a comment, and someone got mad at me. I said, "You can't. Maybe delicious, but you can't call that pizza." Yeah, I am the new host of Ridiculous Tonight, but I'm better. Fuck that guy. So you can't call it. That's not pizza. Just because you throw sauce on it and cheese. First off, if you're gonna make something like that, just a pro tip: do not use fat-free mozzarella because it will melt like fucking plastic. It looks awful. You got to only low skim. Fat-free is not a good idea if you're gonna melt it. In fact, don't even eat fat-free mozzarella. I think it is plastic. That being said, the shredded kind. That's not pizza, dude. That's like some fucking fucked up keto Mexican pizza. That's not even a Mexican pizza with balls and sausages on it. Which, if you're into that, that's great. That's great. And it might be delicious. And I'm not even saying I wouldn't eat it. But you can't call that pizza. That's not. I'm sorry. Can't call that pizza. I've made my own low-calorie pizza. 12-inch pizza. No pun intended. 590-calorie pizza.
12 inches.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You make it from scratch, but that, I don't know, Mike. I know you would eat it because you were into that keto lifestyle more than I was.
All about that. I want that right now.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Good.
Can't call it pizza. And this is Brad. I appreciate the comment as always. Listening. This isn't ridiculousness. This is taking it deep.
Yeah, we deep dive into your.
And besides.
Meat.
If we were ridiculousness, we would have Chanel West Coast on here, who I think I've always had a crush on Chanel West Coast. I think she's hot. And I love her laugh. Some people are annoyed by it. Hilarious laugh.
And Godfrey would be 50 years old, dressed like he's 25.
It would be. Kind of like Rob Dyrdek is.
That was the joke.
Oh. How old is he? Is he 50?
He's like 50, dresses like he's 25.
I mean, there's worse jobs to have.
Oh, I agree. He's getting paid a lot of money to do it, but still.
Yeah. Don't send any of these videos in. We won't play them. But here's the thing. On Taking It Deep, please send these videos in if you're doing stupid shit. We will play them.
Oh, man.
In any way, also, we're not giving out any financial advice. This is pure entertainment. With that being said, we're going to wrap it up. Mike's got to get to bed. His pumpkin is screaming in the background. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think. I thought this was a fun show. Thank you for experimenting, and I appreciate your time. And we will be back next week. We have to do it on Tuesdays because if we do it on the weekend, guys, I don't know if I could get there on time, and I don't know if I'll find Mike in that day. So it's a disaster. So we have to stick to the weeknights, Tuesdays, 7:30 to 8. We like to catch you by surprise. And this is the Godfrey, not saying goodbye, saying take it deep.